how big my hand looks. As big as my face. Hello, you probably don't know me. I'm Bean. I am an Aussie and I am really obsessed with The Sims. Sorry if you can hear the traffic going past. Today's video, I think we're going to do something that is really fun. It's something I've been working on for quite a few months now. Just going over different features and finalising everything. And I haven't been able to finish it for a while because I've been a bit unwell. But this weekend I'm feeling really good, so I thought we'd jump into it and check it out. So what have I been working on? It's a new sort of build challenge for The Sims 4. I'm calling it Nest Quest. The challenge itself is special because each round is specifically tailored to one person, and then following on, once they've completed the challenge, we then work together on collaborating for the next one, and then somebody else completes it and then I'll collaborate with them, and it just gives it a chance to grow and become something with, you know, lots of different touches on it from different people. So the twist for today's video though, I wanted to do a bit of a how-to, or like a walkthrough guide of how to do the challenge, for when I send it to people they can see how I've completed it. But I don't have a challenge and I didn't want to write one for myself, so I thought for today I'm going to pop it through AI. I've written up a prompt and I'm going to get it to write out a complete challenge for me. You'll see this in a moment, what I mean, as we go through. And then the fun part will be, I'm not going to really look at it until it's uploaded on my website, which is where the challenge is hosted. So it'll be a bit of a surprise. It'll be a bit of a surprise for me as well. And you also get to see a little bit of behind the scenes of how I do a few little bits and pieces. Anyway, that's enough yammering on. Let's jump in and pop this prompt through ChatGPT. Okay, so we've loaded up ChatGPT here. I'm going to pop in my prompt, which is quite long and extensive. It needs to cover all the fields to fill out the whole challenge. It also creates some image prompts that we can use in Canva to create some images as well. This will make more sense when you see the challenge itself, but we need to run through this to get all the different bits and pieces. Now I'm going to try my best. Obviously I'm going to see some of this, and obviously when we do the images, I keep saying and it's making me nervous because I'm trying not to say and I keep saying Anyway, we will go through and make some images, and so I'm going to see some of the challenge, but that's unavoidable. For the most part, I won't know the ins and outs, and it will be mainly a surprise. So let's jump in and make some images. So this is the last one. Obviously this is kind of hard because if I write the challenge myself, I know what the photos need to be. This one I'm just kind of going through and choosing, you know, my favorite photo out of all of them, or favorite image. So that makes it really hard, but it should be interesting to see what this comes out as. Like, look at this, this is interesting. I also had some issues before with the main, which is another thing that is hard when you're trying to do this without any involvement, or not knowing what the challenge is. It didn't give us a house photo, and there needs to be a house inspo photo. All right, so let's bit weird, isn't it? It's gonna make me do like a swinging chair. Anyway, that is a bit weird. I'm gonna download these images now and import everything into my website, and then I will show you how the challenge itself looks. Okay, it's all uploaded. I still had to make a few more changes. My prompt didn't work. I don't know. I did like 3 or 4 test runs of this and they all looked fine. And of course the one that I want to do live on camera isn't working, but we are struggling through. I have uploaded everything to the website and now we're going to have a look at it for the first time together and see what our challenge is and whether I can complete it or not. Fingers crossed. Okay, not a good sign. Give me a moment. Okay, let me fix the URL. Try again. Helps if I put the right thing in. Oh, like gold. That is very bright. Very, very bright. Let me hide my camera so that you can see everything. Okay, so again, this is hard because I wouldn't have chosen that color, but it gives us a bit of an idea of what's happening. So this is the screen that people will load into when I send them the challenge. Oh, I just got saffron gold there. So the challenge is named after the main color palette, or the main color from the color palette. And this should actually say my name, but it's obviously loaded into the database wrong when I uploaded that document. There's going to be a few teething things here, but it will be all tested properly before it goes live. But this is our starting screen. We then pop through. It gives us a bit of an intro into the challenge. It tells us what it is. Nest Quest is a one-of-a-kind collaborative challenge designed to inspire your creativity in The Sims 4. Each challenge is tailored specifically for you with a unique story and design requirements. In this case, AI has created the challenge for me, and you know, it did okay. Well, we'll find out. Well, it seemed to do okay, but it missed a few fields. A bit of a description there about who I am, so people know that I'm a little bit about me. We've got some steps here for, you know, when people first get the challenge, they're gonna like, what is this? What do I do with it? Just gives you a rundown. So obviously the first step is that you get your challenge. I'll send you the secret link, so only you'll be able to access it. You then complete the challenge. We go through and check out the client story and create a build for them. We will record the process so you can see on screen what the challenge is. This is obviously optional. People don't have to do that part. And then you would put it up on the gallery and submit some screenshots. So yeah, put on the Sims gallery, and then it would also go on my website on the gallery on there. After that, you can nominate somebody else to complete the challenge. And I'm really sorry, this is probably hard to read because of the yellow. Again, I didn't choose the color. AI did. I obviously needed to update my prompt and say, don't put bright yellow, like the worst color. Anyway, it's a nice color. It looks good on my screen, but it's gonna look terrible on in the video. And then the final step is, after that, we would collaborate together on the next challenge, and then it evolves and goes on to the next person, and you go again. Lots of different FAQs here, just a few bits and pieces if people are stuck. But let's head into the challenge, jump straight in, and we're going to meet the client and read their story. Where's our image? Okay, we had to reload. I've jumped into Chrome. I was using Firefox before and it wasn't happy. So there's a tip. Maybe use Chrome if you're doing my challenge. So we go through, check all the intros. Okay, let's try this part again. Meet the client. That's better. That's what it should do. Harper is a creative, free-spirited person with a deep love for nature and art. After recently facing a major turning point, a breakup that left them reevaluating what they wanted from life, Harper has decided to build the home they've always dreamed of. They're starting over, ready to create a space that represents their new, independent journey. Despite the heartbreak, Harper is resilient and hopeful, and this new build is about growth and finding joy. And we've got a little quote here from Harper. I just want a place that's unapologetically me, somewhere I can relax and let my creativity flow. Harper has saved up and is finally ready to invest in their dream home. They want it to feel alive, full of personality and warmth, and with some spaces that inspire artistic expression. Their ultimate goal, to create a space that feels like a comforting hug, but also excites with little surprises at every turn. Oh, okay. Interesting. A fresh start filled with golden memories yet to come. Okay, that explains all of the gold. To make this even more interesting, Harper's quirky personality shines through with their unusual request. They want a secret hideaway for their pet chicken, Henrietta. Okay, I think I know why it's done that, but I can't say anymore. Whom they call their best friend. That is cute. Harper insists Henrietta lays the best eggs when she listens to lo-fi music every morning. That's why the chicken coop must include a music speaker. Okay, that's weird. Thanks, ChatGPT. All right, so we've met our client. Now let's look at her requests and see what the project is about. So Harper's vision. Harper wants a home that brings together their love for art, comfort, and whimsical charm. They are drawn to a bohemian design style, an eclectic mix of textures, patterns, and vibrant colours. Again, with a bright yellow, obviously that makes sense. Everything kind of ties through with the whole project, like the colours, the theme, everything. They envision a place where every room feels different yet cohesive, filled with character and warmth. The inspiration for this home includes a vivid mix of warm golden hues. Oh my god, we're going to be making a yellow house. That evoke a feeling of late afternoon sunshine, paired with unexpected surprises like hidden nooks and quirky design choices. Harper wants an open studio space where they can paint and sculpt freely with lots of natural light. Oh, that sounds nice. One of Harper's inspirations is a photo of a sunlit art studio. Is a photo of it. That's interesting. Filled with lush plants, a big comfy chair for reading, and canvases leaning against the wall. They also want a relaxing space outdoors, somewhere Henrietta can wander freely, of course, and a secret garden area that's only accessible through a hidden door. Harper dreams of a home that is more than a shelter. It's a creative sanctuary that encourages self-expression, provides comfort, an embodiment of their spirit as they step into this new chapter. Okay, well that sounds cute. Obviously there's a bit of an issue here with the wording and stuff, but that's obviously been with my prompt has tricked it, but that's okay. We're going to power through. Let's have a look at these specifics. So on this screen, it gives you an idea of what colors that the client likes. The palette of saffron gold, terra blush, and deep forest green reflects Harper's love for nature and comfort. The warm golden tones bring a sense of optimism and positivity, while the blush adds a playful, cozy touch. Deep forest green grounds the palette, evoking Harper's connection to the natural world. That's a pretty strong blush. I mean, this color palette here, she's pretty bright. But you know, it's inspiring. It's making me think, you know, what can I do for this build already? Like, that's what I wanted when you go through and get these little bits and pieces about the person, is to inspire you to make a build. And you know, think of things that you wouldn't usually think of, and push your creativity. Whilst we're here, also while you're going through the challenge, there are little hints, and it basically lets you know that what you're seeing here on the page is just suggestion. So, you know, if we can't make this work, we don't have to go exactly this color palette. Like I'll try and keep it close to that. But it basically says, you know, the client is going to entrust me with my overall decisions. Now her budget. She's received a generous donation. Oh, how nice! A generous donation from her eccentric aunt Mavis, who only gave the money on the condition that Harper uses part of it to build something fun and outrageous. Okay, with a total budget of $100,000. Oh, that's good. Harper wants to make every dollar count. They're practical, but want a few playful splurges, like an outdoor bath. Oh, okay. Under a canopy of wisteria. Oh, that sounds pretty. There's some flexibility, but Aunt Mavis insisted that Henrietta's coop better be nothing less than regal. Okay. Harper's savings will go towards making a vibrant space that prioritizes comfort and creativity. I'm sorry, I can't speak properly today. Okay, so let's jump in and have a closer look at her requests. The requests. Bright freaking yellow screen. Harper's dream features. Harper has 3 specific requests that are important to them as they embark on this new journey. Now, I will say this is one part that the AI forgot and I had to go back and get it to complete. So this would generally be like an overall guide to what their features are, and then you would go to the next screens to get more information. But it's not going to work like that in this particular example. If you're someone who's playing the challenge, then your requests might look a bit different. Let's have a look at her requests. Actually, we'll just go through the next pages because they look closer. Again, here it's telling you the requests are what they want, but if we can't make it happen, then we'll just go as close to it as we can. If we go take a closer look, that'll be a bit easier because that'll bring these pictures up nice and big for us to have a look, and we can read the little prompts. A sunlit creative studio. Harper needs an open, airy studio for all their artistic endeavours. This room should feature large windows, storage for paints and canvases, and enough floor space for sculpting projects. They see this studio as the heart of their home and a place of constant inspiration. Well, that sounds really cute. I think, this image represents that a little bit. Maybe it wouldn't have been the exact one I went with. And I can see some floating bits and pieces here that I should have picked up on. Anyway, it gives us a little bit of inspiration for creating this. Let's go on to her next request. Her second request is a secret garden getaway. I like that. Harper dreams of an outdoor area that is hidden from the rest of the garden, a secret spot where they can read, nap, or meditate. They want it accessible through a hidden door, okay, adding a playful, mysterious element to their home. Well, obviously I didn't choose the perfect image for that because that's not a very hidden door. You can see straight through it. But again, we'll just use that as inspiration and we'll come up with our own ideas. Okay, cool. Let's look at the third inspo picture. Right, Henrietta's regal coop. This isn't just a chicken coop. It must be fit for Henrietta, with a little porch, plenty of room, and of course, a lo-fi music speaker. Harper is adamant about giving Henrietta the life of luxury, and this quirky request speaks volumes about their fun-loving nature. Within the prompt, I did ask it to add a weird little touch to the challenge. So I think that's what it's doing here. It's going, the chicken needs an awesome house, which is cool. I like that. I like that for my request, for my challenge. It definitely makes sense. I should mention it before, we've got another menu up here in the top left. We can go through the chapters here if you want to jump back and forth between certain parts of the challenge. And we can also jump back to my main site here, or the gallery if you want to look at the other submissions, or if you have issues, you can jump into the contact page and shoot me a message. So that's our 3 major requests for the challenge. We then have a few features that they would like to have. You don't have to complete these as part of the challenge, but they're there as an extra little tidbit that you can do if you want a bit more. So what do we want? We want an outdoor bath area. Harper wants an outdoor bath tucked under a canopy of wisteria, perfect for a late night stargazing and relaxation. We read about that before. That sounds really cute. It sounds like she's going to have a really cool garden with her hidden garden as well as her outdoor bath. Her second feature that she would like to have is a reading nook with a swing seat. Indoors, Harper wants a reading nook featuring a suspended swing seat with colourful pillows, a cosy spot for unwinding with a good book. Well, that's going to be interesting, isn't it? Because as far as I'm aware, there's no swing seats for indoor use anyway. We'll have to do something creative with that to complete the challenge. And the third request is a wildflower lawn. Instead of a traditional lawn, Harper wants an area covered with native wildflowers to encourage bees and butterflies. A low maintenance yet vibrant addition. Oh, I like that too. Harper sounds really cool. I think this is going to come up really well. All right, so next up we have our summary. So this is going to give us a checklist so we can check off and make sure we've completed the different bits and pieces. So the next part though is we need to jump into The Sims and make a build, complete these objectives, and then you would submit your challenge. So let's jump into The Sims and have a look. Okay, so let's recap. I would have liked to do a bit more detailing on the house, and I'm going to be honest, like, it's definitely not my favorite, but it definitely took me in a direction that I wouldn't usually go. And it was interesting using the color palette, and it definitely, you know, had some surprises with the rooms. Like, it was very creative. The house itself could be better, but anyway, let's jump in and have a look. So she's investing in her dream home. She wants it full of personality and warmth. I think we covered that. Definitely made a few cute little spots for Henrietta. Bohemian style, yeah, I think we kind of met that in a weird sort of cottage, eclectic mix way. There's definitely some vibrant colours in there. We're going to do a walkthrough in a minute. Let's check the specifics. I definitely got a lot of yellow, maybe not so much gold. I wasn't sure about getting this colour, the Terra blush in, like with the options that The Sims offers, but that actually, I think we did pretty well. Same with the deep forest green. It is a nice colour set. Probably not one I would choose for my home, but it is nice. We're definitely well in the budget. I think that went overboard. As for the requests, I feel like we definitely got the studio in, the secret gateway. Sorry, it's the secret gateway, and Henrietta's regal coop. So let's have a look. If we head in here, let's turn that off. So here's how she's looking. Excuse the top bit, which is glowing. I'm just not bothered with that right now. Sims. It's missing some detailing. Like this, I'm looking at it now and like there's so many things that I need to get in there and have a look at. But let's head on in. So this is our reading nook, which was one of the additional pieces that she requested. So I got away with a swinging chair thing, I think, because technically the chair is suspended. But yeah, this one has a lot of the ready color in it. I did these mirrors here with the plants underneath. I thought that was pretty eclectic. Coming into here, more of the greens coming through in the dining room. Little country kitchen in here. I don't think I showed it, but in here we've got a little bathroom. It's pretty standard. Like, look, I haven't even decorated that properly. How embarrassing. We'll just move right along. This was one of the requests, was to have a large open art studio where she can hang out. It needs to be filled with plants. It definitely would be very inspiring to be in here. It's very airy. We gave it a glass top. Lots of supplies in here for painting and being creative, and lots of plant life too to make it feel alive. And then if we head back through here, I will just quickly, excuse my camera skills here, I'm pretty bad at this. If we head upstairs, I also didn't show this, but I've done a little bedroom up here for her. Again, with all those colours coming through. I thought this bed matched really well. It's pretty cute. And then I thought she'd be, a bit of a traveller. So she's got a suitcase there that she's living out of a bit. And if we head back down through the floor, back through the kitchen, out into the back deck. Just a few little more plants and things, growing some home produce. Come down here, there's a little garden shed there for storage. Now I was gonna slot this hen house directly in here as Henrietta's own little getaway here, but it would have looked funny, so I thought she can have two places where she can go. She can chill in either. I mean, obviously when she wants to listen to music in her floating music player there. She can come in here and chill out. And you know, it's got a few of her favorite plants and things in there. And then out here, for the secret garden, I sort of thought if we put these archways in and sort of make them look a little bit overgrown, it kind of doesn't look like you would go down through there. Like it just looks like it's all bush and you wouldn't get through. But if we head on through, and you would obviously get itchy from the grass here, but you know, she could jump over that. And then around the back here, we've got a cool little hangout area with her outdoor bathtub, which was one of her requests. And the area also had to have a lounge or somewhere she could chill out, which I think that definitely encompasses. I don't know, what do you guys think? Do we pass the challenge? Definitely don't judge me on the lack of details here and the house overall, because she's a bit tragic, but I think that the details that she requested for, I think we've hit pretty well. Let me show you at a different angle. So lounge, dining, kitchen, and the art studio. Show you the bedroom up here. And then Henrietta's area at the back there. So there we go. That's my submission for my own challenge, written by AI. Thank you, ChatGPT, for trying. It did really well. It did pretty well. It did okay. But I like the ideas it came up with. Had a bit of flair. So I'll post this on the gallery. I'll post it on my gallery. So the website is wohub.com. And the first invite, well, it's technically the second. Simify did one for me, which was really awesome. But Nest Quest has had a big makeover in the meantime, and there's lots of details and things that have been sorted out. So the next invite for the person that I'm going to challenge will go out soon, and so we just need to wait and hope that they accept the challenge. Let me know what you think of the build. Subscribe if you want to see more, and definitely if you want to keep up with the invites that are going out for people that I'm challenging. Like the video if you think I did okay with the design. And let me know what you think. And yeah, until the next one, I'll catch you then. Thanks guys, see ya.